Hey, good morning, guys. That's so cool.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're on Jen's farm. I've got a little bit of work to do on the van and I got some stuff to put on the bike, but first I just thought I'd fly the drone around. Jen lives off-grid on a farm she built entirely herself. I think she's created this amazing little space, and if you'd like to see more of her farm, leave her some words of encouragement in the comment section. Maybe she'll even give us a tour. Alright, let's tackle the first problem in the van here. We got a couple of warning lights I've been on. They've been kind of plaguing me on the channel here. I've talked about it before, but the first up is the blind spot system fault, and we got a cross traffic system fault. Let's take a look in the back. I already spotted the problem. Alright, let's bring you in close. Hopefully you can see it right here. See that broken wire? So we're going to try and repair that. What had happened is, you can see out the other side, I don't have mud flaps on my van, and I went down a dirt road and just a pebble got stuck perfectly in the wire loom there and sat there and worked its way right through and broke that wire. Just what are the chances? So I've got to put mud flaps on the van. That'll help protect this. It's kind of a bad spot for a connector to begin with. It's like right at the corner of the van, right behind the tire. But let's see if we can fix this. So the first step here is just to get the wiring harness off the body, off its mounts, and then pull back the wire loom so that we can get better access to the wire and make a clean repair. But in doing that, I had noticed that there's two further wires that were damaged by that little rock that was sitting in there vibrating. So in total now we have 3 wires to repair. All right, got my scissors. You notice there's, like I talked about it, there was 3 systems that are down, all related to this wiring harness, and 3 wires to repair. You can see how close that break in that wire is. But I have to somehow get that insulation off and get a connector on it. Just a little close up for you. So, gotta cut this blue wire right where it's. Well, I could tell that that wire wasn't broke, but it was gonna be. Looks like there's some corrosion there, so. Oh my. Be delicate and not. There we go. Oh, damn it. So that blue wire is long enough. It's this brown wire that's got. so short. I'm sure there's a joke in there somewhere. Oh my goodness, I did it. I got the insulation off. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. I'll take another close-up video here for you. Look at that tiny, that's what I got to put a butt connector on. All right. So what I'm going to do, here's my scissors here. You can see how there's that long insulator shrink tube part. We're going to trim that back to almost nothing. That way the wire can reach the barrel. Hopefully there's just, you know, a tiny little bit of shrink tube. Hopefully we'll grab onto that wire and protect it. Alright. I'm going to bend the rest of the wires out of the way. Oh no. I need to trim even more of this. That's how tight it is. At this point, we'll just hope that there's enough glue in the end of the butt connector to support that wire. Windy day. Squeeze tight, Kevin. Oh my God, it connected. It's on. We got it on. Now I gotta find, where's the other? Okay, there's the blue wire, the yellow wire, and okay, here's the brown. Push the brown out this side. Check the wire, no corrosion. Twist the wire up, Kevin. What are you doing? Okay. Bend these wires out of the way. Make sure I'm not grabbing any other wires with the pliers because I don't want to damage anything else. A little tug test. There, we just have to heat shrink that up. Right on, right on. Woohoo! 2 more to go. Here on out, it's pretty simple. Just repeat the process 2 more times, matching the color of the wires on either end. Join them with the butt connector. Now this is kind of a long shot. I kind of know that. One of the issues is that this is a computer controlled system. They call it CAN bus. So these wires more likely are carrying a signal. And because of that, when you put a butt connector in there, that changes the resistance of the wire and messes with the signal for the CAN bus. So this might not work. But we're making the repair anyway because this is the supplies we have. Let's go check and see if it fixed the problem. Keep my fingers out of the way here. Okay, moment of truth. Let's fire it up, see if we have any warning lights. Okay, driver door. Yeah, those doors are open. Yeah, I got that open too. Oh no. Oh no. Well, that's unfortunate, but we knew it was going to be a long shot. So what's step 2 in the repair process? Well, maybe if you're one of my mechanic friends, you spotted it earlier, but see that little blue tag? The one I'm about to rip off the wiring harness here. That one right there. Yeah, so on that tag is the part number for the harness. So we're just going to go to Ford and we're going to order that, and in a later video we're going to install it and see if that brings all our systems back online, which would be awesome. But next up, we got some luggage racks to install on the motorcycle. So let's go get that done. So here's our next project I have to do is the motorcycle we bought. Or again, I should say I bought. Nope, that's the wrong side, but I bought luggage racks and look down there, and saddlebags for the side of the bike. We're gonna get these installed today because next video is me headed off to Wyoming. I'm going to Devil's Tower. So part of my van life experience and traveling around is I'm going to be doing a lot of it, especially on my trip down to Argentina, on the motorcycle, doing motorcycle camping. And in order to carry around all the camping gear, I bought myself some pannier racks made by Mant, as well as I got two saddlebags, one for each side. The model is called the Mechanic. Each bag on each side holds 35 liters of gear, plus I also got a duffel bag that clips onto the passenger seat, and that holds another 60 liters of gear. So altogether that should hold all my camping gear, and we're going to head off to Devil's Tower to just kind of try it all out and see how I do on a trip. Plus, just got my full motorcycle license, so that means I can cross the border, so we're off to Wyoming. And why Devil's Tower? Well, if you remember, this was a mountain that was featured in the movie Close Encounters of the Third Kind. And when I was a kid, I don't know, I just really liked that movie, and I just kind of always wanted to go see that mountain. So I thought this is the perfect opportunity. The forest fires are keeping me from reporting to work because everything's shut down right now, so might as well hit the road and try out some of this motorcycle camping. Well, there we are. Saddlebags all installed on the bike, ready for our trip tomorrow. They ever look cool. I'm pretty excited about this. Let's get a little closer here. And you can see there's just a handle here. And off they come. And hopefully something like that just go right back on. You can put little locks on there, lock them on. At least you can't steal the bags. Like, I mean, the bags are just cloth, so if they really want in them, it's only going to take a knife to get into that stuff, right? So that's pretty cool. Also, in addition to that, I also have one more. And that's just a big duffel bag. I think it's a 60 liter. Fits onto the tail bag. Made by the same company, Rhino Walk. And, oh, first we have it. I just buckled it up, but it's got my tent in it right now. There it is. That's the setup for traveling. So far, anyway. I think a water bottle, some sort of a beverage container, but like for hauling water when I'm down south, and also extra fuel. Well, alright guys, that's today's video. I'm tired. I am going to take a little bit of a break. Jen finally came home. She was doing runaround this afternoon, so we're gonna have some dinner and a visit again before I take off tomorrow from my trip. So we're gonna call the video here. So thanks for checking everything out. I'm a little disappointed that I still got to put all my toys away, but still a little disappointed that the van didn't work out yet, that we still don't have those issues fixed. But I think we ordered that wiring harness that was going to eliminate that, and that's going to be the next step in that repair, see if we can get those off. Get the van all fixed up, ready for winter, ready for this big trip to Panama. All right guys, till next time, stay safe. you know, just make sure you're having a good time out there. Check you later.